Okay, the next senior award goes to Samantha Maddox. And following graduation from high school, Samantha indicated she's going into the workforce, whether it being working in the family business or finding a job on her own. When I asked her to notate 5 memories about band, the first one includes, and I kind of remember this because it would have been pretty traumatic for us having a freshman come in, but you had a nosebleed your freshman year, and I guess it was a pretty bad nosebleed, and you got it all over your clothes, all over your shirt, and you came inside to clean your shirt off, or to clean up and stuff, and then we saw you, and then we were like, oh my gosh, and we offered you a Brown and Cramer shirt, that you could just have, because your shirt obviously you were going to have dirt on it, rest of the blood on it the rest of the day. So we offered you a Brown and Cramer shirt, that you could wear and have basically, and you declined the shirt. I think maybe you thought it was kind of weird. It was a new shirt. There was nothing wrong with it, but you wrote on here at the time you didn't realize what an opportunity you missed because that being an infamous shirt, and it would have been a very treasured item later in your high school career. You also mentioned the infamous ping pong tournaments, even though you didn't play. That was fun, kind of watching people battle it out, and obviously there was a lot of trash talking, a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling, a lot of cheering during those ping pong tournaments, and also who can forget the cantina band that was there, making a lot of atmospheric sounds happening. And this one between you and Cramer. So I guess every day your senior year you'd come in and you'd say to Cramer, hey Cramer, if you smile today, and he would say no, and you would say to him, well, you better smile, Cramer. So then apparently he would give a really big cheesy smile, and so that was kind of your kind of odd interaction, which I like. It's cool. This other event, this was kind of an unfortunate bonehead thing on my part. We were traveling to the middle school with the guard captains for recruiting, and then we're putting them in my car, and then I got in my car. I thought everybody was in my car. However, Vasilia wasn't in my car yet, and then I started to drive off, and then the funny thing is Vasilia didn't go, hey, she didn't yell at us or scream at us or anything. She just kind of, and then, I got a few feet and I realized, hey, something's not right. And then, I left Vasilia back. So then we ended up stopping and getting her in the car and everything. So, that was kind of an awkward, kind of a bonehead moment on my part. And thanks for remembering that. Also during class, I tend to give a lot of random stories. Some of them have a twist to it, and you put on here that your stories always have a great twist. I don't know if they always do, but the part that you do notate on here is that sometimes my stories tend to take as long as 30 minutes to tell. And one little thing about myself, and you probably figure this out, that I think I learn best when somebody is telling me a story. So when somebody's telling me a story about some sort of event, some sort of happening, I think for whatever reason, for myself personally, I become better engaged in that story. So I think through the years that's kind of worked its way into my teaching. Also, too, I feel like there are a lot of things that I want to say to you all, and a lot of things that I want to say to you all that are not music related, but I think have deeper meaning and deeper importance than what you play musically every day. Which, don't get me wrong, the music is important, but I think there's a level of existence that is more important. And having you in that moment, I just kind of want to address that with you. So that's kind of where my stories go and why. And sometimes when I get on a roll, they tend to go for a period of time. So sorry about that, but thanks for remembering that. Some things these are some of my thoughts on you is I remember when you were in 8th grade and you first came to guard tryouts. That very first day, I liked you right from the very start. Obviously, your sister came through the program, loved your older sister. She did a great job, amazing color guard person, just an amazing band person, and just love her to death. And you coming along and you look very much like her. And, I think not that you're trying to instill from one kid to another that you're going to like them the same, but I definitely had a liking for you right from the start. And also, I think I had high hopes for you, especially being Dakota's sister. You had a lot of expectation, probably a lot of pressure. I don't know if you felt it or maybe you didn't, but there was a lot of pressure on you, to excel. And, you didn't disappoint. I mean, you excelled. You exhibited leadership in the program. I was always impressed with your leadership skills, always impressed with your guard skills. I mean, you're very athletic, very intense. You exhibit this level of pride, and especially color guard pride, that I always admire. And, just seeing you twirl a flag, I just see like happiness, just joy, watching you twirl a flag, running around the field. And in a lot of times running, because after we do a run, and then I'm telling y'all to hurry up, go back, do it again, and then y'all have to run and set all your flags up again. And I don't never give you enough time, and I'm always pushing you. We're always trying to hurry up and beat the clock because we got to get inside. But as a teacher, it's rewarding to watch students enjoy and excel in something that they enjoy doing. And this time with you on the marching band field, this time with you in concert band rehearsal, it's just been a joy for me. Because when I see you out there, I just see happiness. You'll be sweating, you'll be hot. The girls probably be arguing over something, and Mark is probably yelling at you guys over something, and that's all part of the experience. That dysfunction is all part of the function. So I love hearing you on the marching band field shouting out instructions. Hey, you got to do this. Hey, you got to do that. It's just fun for me, and you have exceeded my expectations of you coming into this program. And not that I'm trying to put pressure on you being Dakota's sister, but you've proven. You have carved out your little place and your own identity in this program and in this world. And it's a beautiful thing. And I can't thank you for everything you've done. I can't thank you for your effort, your energy, and your enthusiasm that you come in and give forward each day. And it's been contagious amongst the other kids. The other kids see you, they notice what you do, they learn by example. And it's just been a beautiful thing. So you are receiving the MVP award for our marching band / color guard. So congratulations.